right, sorry. I see my mic is muted. Okay, so I forgot that Combo Breaker was today, unfortunately. So that's not great when it comes to timing. Submissions are still open. Let me make sure I don't have anything else. Yeah, we don't have a ton to do, so I figure I'm going to go ahead and do some just general ones as well. So it looks like on our Tekken, we've switched over to the gameplay critique just to more generic help, so it's kind of harder to find stuff. Also, like I said, so Combo Breaker's going on right now, so I don't think we're going to have very many people here. Unfortunately, I should have probably planned around that better. Also, not very many submissions, so like I said, we'll cover a few things and then get to the real submissions. But submissions are still open, although to be honest, I probably only going to be doing this for like an hour, likely at this rate. So just keeping that in mind. Let me go ahead and open this up. So we'll start with more general questions and like shitposty things on our Tekken. So this person's question is, I don't understand how to do big combos in Tag 2. So Tag 2 is actually my favorite Tekken game. So let's go ahead and see what he does. Okay, we got some music. That might be DMCA music, so let me turn that down. Okay, non-electric, electric, down forward 1, 2, tag assault, so he hits 5, and then does 3 plus 4, 2, into forward 3 plus 4. So damage-wise, 80, was that 88? 88's not horrible. It's not good because the problem with the tag assault combo. And one other thing of note is Heihachi's a solo character, so solo characters actually have more health. So 88, while it doesn't look like a lot of damage in general, it actually would probably be closer to here against a double character. So it's not great, but it's better. The only problem here, like you see, is that when you perform a tag assault, so a tag assault occurs when you hit 5, what post-bound option. So keep in mind, this is Tekken Tag 2, so this is between Tekken 6 and T5, after Tekken 6, so this is where they've introduced the bound system. And then Tekken 7 is when they introduced Tailspin, which would basically completely remove this possibility. But yeah, whenever you do a tag assault, you basically do more damage, like usually more damage, but at the same time, you will then give your, like I said, your opponent rage, and then also the other issue is your secondary character will lose red life. So if you have red life, like here Heihachi, let's say your Armor King has red life, you'll instantly lose this red life for the extra damage you've done. Now, benefits of Tag Assault: A, you do more damage likely, B, typically more carry, stuff like that. But C, if your back character has full health or doesn't have red health and your point character has red life, you actually will generate health on your main character, your point character is called, as you perform the combo. So it actually is pretty good in that situation. If you don't care about giving your opponent rage and you want to get a little bit more health on your point, that's okay. So instead, usually what Double Gym players will do, they'll do double electric, instant wall stand 4 into down forward 1 plus 2. So it's still 2 hits post or pre-bound, but you'll actually be doing a lot more damage when you perform it. So first of all, down forward 1, 2 doesn't actually have good range, especially in this game. And then second of all, you're kind of front loading, it's called. So putting a lot of damage towards the front of the combo, you're front loading with bad damage when you should be front loading with a lot of damage. So wall stand forward doesn't spark with Devil Chin, but it's close to sparking. And then down forward 1 plus 2, the overhead, which is now back 1 plus 2, I believe, in Tekken 8, it does spark, it does a lot of damage. So from here, when you perform your tag assault, usually with Armor King, what you should be doing is one of two things. Thinking to yourself, okay, do I need carry or do I need damage? So with Armor King, he unfortunately has a sidestep 3 or sidestep 4. So if you ever try to do a sidestep 3 plus 4, you actually need to directional cancel it. So you can't do sidestep 3 plus 4, then he'll do the boomerang kick essentially. So one of two things. You either backdash if you want more damage and then 3 plus 4, 2, or forward dash 3 plus 4, 2. If you forward dash, you'll get a little bit more carry because you'll be moving the opponent's body mid-air. Here he does body splash. You should be going for 3 plus 4, 2, especially in this combo anyway. It would do more damage. But yeah, if you want to, again, more damage, leave them closer to you, backdash, and then do it. Otherwise, forward dash and then do 3 plus 4. From here, With Deviljin, you don't typically want to end with forward 3+4. If you're going for carry, so like again, if you do forward dash, post T8, 3+4, 2, forward dash, follow him with your Deviljin character, and then forward 3+4, you'll probably carry him rather than here, you'll probably get him off the screen somewhere, maybe a full body length or two to the right. So it's significantly more carry to do it. Instead, what you should be doing with Deviljin is exploiting the fact that attack throws have reset scaling. So in this game, every attack throw, I believe, does 60% scaling damage. So whereas in Tekken 7 and Tekken 8, you can do a front load throw with 4-4-3-2, and then let's say we'll start with Marduk 4-4-3-2 counter hit, and then you grab him out of the air. That series by itself does like over 50% health with just 3 hits. So 2 unscaled 100% counter hits, I guess technically 120s, and then you grab him out of the air with an unscaled air throw. In this game, though, you don't get that benefit of like early scaling, but instead you get the benefit of late scaling. So regardless of how many combo like hits in your combo you have, if you perform Heaven's Gate CD1 up, you will do less damage theoretically, but you will do more damage in the long run because it resets scaling. So let's say your combo has 10 hits and you're doing 15% damage on those hits. If you're able to get Heaven's Gate, all of a sudden you get an unscaled 60%. So it's the same thing with Armor King, Marduk, Deviljin in this case. They have unscaled throws, so usually you want a long combo ending with an unscaled. So in this combo, ending with CD1 into up is probably better. Other than that, overall, you're only doing 4 hits into 2 hits post TA. You can probably get 4-4-3-1, crouch dash cancel, CD2, same thing, electric option off of 4-4-3-1, which is now 3-1 in Tekken 8. There's a lot of things he could have done here, but overall, I'd recommend just probably starting with CD1, unscaled damage, and going from there, because at the end of the day, that's good habit, and you're going to do a ton of damage too. Okay, so another kind of not really super pertinent to T8, but I figure we have time to burn, so let me go ahead and just do it. Okay, so this person's playing T6, and they're like, what can I do that's better?
Round 1.
And man, this is really loud too. Loud for me. Okay, so this is a problem like a lot of people still have in Tekken 8, and it's you're not running the game at 60 FPS. That's the problem here. If you're not running Tekken at 60, you're not actually playing the game. So granted, this is an emulator, and he's probably playing on a phone or something, but you have to run the game at 60. It doesn't matter. You can't give advice to what to do when you're literally not playing the game. So, wow, he's going for unblockable. That's sick. Which is funny because I forgot Wang has that unblockable too. So, yeah, you have to play the game at 60. There's no advice to give you if you're not actually playing the game. So, first of all, get your emulator running at 60. It's T6. It's old enough. I mean, this looks not even like PS3 graphics. It looks like, let me throw it on again. It looks like the PSP version of the port. So, if anything, this should be better optimized for a mobile platform. But yeah, you need to run the game at 60. That's it. I like the comments too. Can we get Tekken? No, we have Tekken at home. You're playing on super slowed down version. Yes, it's true. That's it. Okay, so let's get into real stuff now. And once again, submissions are open. Okay, so we're from the lost perspective. Okay, so first of all, you shouldn't be committing to back 1-2-1 like right away. He 0-4 3+4 open gambit you. You probably don't want to challenge their period, but using back 1-2 is really, really dangerous. -14 on second hit, -14 on third hit, and you can sidestep the final hit either way. Instead, back 1-2, you can counter confirm. So if you notice, in this game, especially if you don't know how to properly counter confirm, they added a slash effect. So whenever there's a counter hit, there's now actually a visual slash on the screen for probably anime players to kind of get accustomed to the game. So if you don't know the state that they're in, theoretically you could counter confirm off of slash. But like for instance with Law back 1-2, it's one of those moves. You're either looking for the slash, you're looking for the abrupt animation interrupt on the counter hit, or you're delaying the final hit to try to bait them out into biting into it. Now, at minus 14, it's not the worst thing because you're playing against Hwoarang. He's just going to 4-3 you anyway. Realistically, he's not going to do like down forward 1-3 entrance or something janky like that. But yeah, still. Okay, second problem. You shouldn't be attacking at Mondo negative. Now, there's a time and a place for attacking at negative, but whenever you're 14, like, you'll probably be out of Dominator, whatever is above Dominator. I don't know if Dominator is right before the start of Fujin. I don't know the ranks, but yeah, they're gonna punish you or they're gonna mash. And keep in mind you're at 14, so your 10 frame option, your 1-1-2 here, is essentially hitting on frame 24. So let's say they don't do the proper punish. Let's say they don't punish you at 14. If they mash down forward 2 on 15, which theoretically wouldn't punish you, they're still going to counter interrupt you. Oh, forward 1 plus 2, counter hit interrupt you. Down back 4-4, down 4-4, down back 3, not jet upper, but like JFSR, they're still going to beat you. So that's a horrible habit. Like, you can churn steal at like small negative. I don't recommend churn stealing at 14, especially against like an obviously punishable option. And if you're going to churn steal down to 3, at least you crush on CS4, crouch state on 4, rather than a standing 10. Like, okay, sure, your down 2 is 11 instead of 10, but you're at least high crushing them as they might try to retaliate. There you go. So that's the situation I'm talking about too. So the full crouch down forward 3 or down forward 3 plus 4, I can't remember, is technically, I think, minus 10 or minus 11. So when he mashes down 4-4 here, it's not a punish, but you're mashing, so you got clipped. And unfortunately, that's a counter launcher. Okay, high series. Okay, I don't hate it. Don't hate it. You use your meter unnecessarily early, but I don't hate it nonetheless. Okay, luckily you're not airborne. Okay, the churn steal is not horrible in that position. When you get hit by Heat Burst, of course, you're minus 2, but because you're an FC already, that allows you to go for the wall stand 1 on 13. So it allows you to essentially churn steal in that position. Down 4-4 would be too slow. Realistically, he's not going to hit 4-3 in this position, so it's not horrible. With that being said, I don't know why you went immediately again for the down forward 3 plus 4.
Oh, dude,
yeah, you shouldn't be charging it. Like, why are you charging it?
Nice.
Hwoarang really benefits on people overextending because he has back 3. The Plasma Blade has so much range. Like, he just sidesteps or backdashes, you get blown up. You just instantly die.
Really?
So most people think of like Hwoarang as a pressure character. He plays really well as like a general spacing and control character. Like, he's one of the best in the game because back 3 has so much range. The only negative side of back 3 is that it's 16. So, you know, technically Bears has a superior version with their twin piston down 4-2-1. But still, you got to be careful with that.
He's barely made it out of that, but...
Okay, careful with mashing. Yeah, the best combo. See, he's waiting for you to overcommit. He theoretically should have been ready there. Okay, yeah, I made a video about something similar, but post plus frames, it's probably not better to go for high tool. You should either commit to the 2, I believe it is, or the 4. I think that's the natural mix-up here. Yeah, because if he mashes anything, again, down 4-4, which he's already shown, yeah, he's just going to high crush you anyway. So careful with the 3 option. He's not at this level, like Dominator, he's not going to sidestep anyway, so you're not realistically getting any value out of it. Okay, keep in mind, I think 1 plus 2, your nunchuck hits grounded. It's probably better to take running 3 into 1 plus 2, because then you get a steel pedal effect, so you're plus frames. Okay, I don't hate that challenge. Yeah, he was generic low, so the 1 was okay.
I think I got this.
Okay, careful with the 3 series. Like, I see you hit the 3. I think this guy kind of knows how to play Law, but he doesn't really know how to play Law because he's hitting bad tools in bad situations, which then allows for the Hwoarang player to like fight his way back out. Yeah, you're out of the air. Okay, bad combo because that's the heat smashes get super scaled. Okay, you're negative. Careful. Okay, no punish. Yeah. If you churn steal, go for something that's going to crush. Oh, man. That was a kill. What he could have done? Single flippy, wall stand 1, probably back 2. I think back 2 would hit low enough. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Back 2-2, I think this is the new spin option.
Good comeback, man.
Okay. Careful. Again, if you're going to turn steal. Commit. Careful. 3+1 skin. You want to do nunchuck? Okay, good patience. Yeah, he could have launched you. Oh, see, there it is again. You keep hitting the 3 option. I think that's punishable too, right? Like -14 with pushback. Yeah, so for this guy, for sure,
Good game.
you got to stop mashing. Like
GG's, man.
mashing
Good
at
game.
bad timing or mashing options that aren't really valid. Again, like the back 1-2, you're committing at -14 into a 10 frame. Of course you're going to die. And like I said, if you're going to turn steal, you should either turn steal with a sidestep tool, a high crush tool, power crush, heat burst. I would say for the most part, get out of the mindset of heat burst into heat smash. There are better things to do with your meter, especially when you have a tool like 111, brand new to Tekken 8. That's a counter hit launcher. And even if they don't counter hit, if they just get hit by the last hit, it's still a launcher, right? Yeah, get out of the mindset of immediately popping the meter. Now, there are points when you want to do heat smash, depending on your character's speed of your heat smash, your +1 or +2 into a heat smash, like the heat burst, into heat smash would beat anything they do. But like I said, it's really, really dependent on your character's speed. Now, granted, Law has that, but Law also has other ways to mitigate the risk of them heat bursting you back. Like, for instance, I think he still has down for 3+4, which no longer is a counter launcher, but it's also no longer launch punishable, if I remember correctly. I think it's -14 now. That's something you can mash at +2, and you'll beat Power Crush, you'll beat Heat Burst, you'll beat a lot of tools. I wouldn't necessarily say do it all the time, but you have options to beat their counterplay or their perceived counterplay. So you don't have to necessarily give up your meter immediately with a heat smash unless you have a hard read, unless they're almost dead, unless the wall is close. Like, there's a couple of factors at play, but you should have a good idea of when you have to do it. But when you're like in a situation where you're like max health, like there's no value proposition here by you instantly popping the meter. So here a great example, right? Heat engager +17, you get a +17 situation. Why would you pop your meter? There's nothing he can do. Like, you can down forward 2, and it would have as much value as heat smash in this position. Because if he mashes, okay, you win. Oh, okay, technically you don't win because again, top right corner of the heat engager video. But like, it's the same value. Okay, he crouches and you hit him with heat smash. Okay, you've dealt like this much damage. You guys can see my cursor. Okay. Double flippy, right? Same value there. The only thing you're doing is chip damage for safety, which is okay when they have no health, but it's not good when the round just started and now one of your best resources is completely gone, completely off the table. So don't be so quick to pull the trigger in that situation. So keep that in mind. That's my recommendation for sure for this guy. Yeah, he just needs to panic less, do actual traps, don't do fake shit, and then stop mashing so much. Respect the fact that if you're -14, yeah, you're right at the rank, like the next ranks, where people are going to either mash back or they're going to punish you. Either way, you're going to die. So it's not valuable. Okay, this is the last of the R Tekken kind of submissions. This is only 2 minutes, so this is going to be fast or something. Are we from the perspective here? They get punish. Down 444 is kind of spicy in an open situation. I think you can hit confirm down 444. Down 444 is no longer launch punishable, but same thing. You can still low parry it for launch. Okay, careful. Good block. Yeah, not that bad on block. Okay, see, down 444 in that situation's okay. It's okay to go for a trap, essentially. But yeah, doing it open field, again, A, you can hit confirm it, B, you should place it at traps, and C, you can slow parry it on defense. Personally, I used to like just ducking it because it was launch punishable, like I said. Yeah, up 3+4 opener. Yeah, in older games, I think it was 4-4-3, but in this game, I think you just do back 1-4, post 4-2-3. Also, it looked like your 4-2-3 was late, although maybe it's just me not familiar with Lili anymore. But yeah, I think back 1-4 is probably the best you can do. Wow, they didn't break the floor. Okay, you can break those. Wow, look at that crossover, no crossover. Okay, seeable option down 3+1+2. So yeah, this throw used to be able to break with holding down to duck it, to escape it. Now you have to 1+2 it. The tricky part though is that like Avalanche 4, the mid option, is pretty fucking good now. Avalanche by itself is like overtuned because they gave him the better version of Avalanche from Tekken 7. So Avalanche is really, really fucking annoying to deal with. At the same time, you're playing Lili, so like up 3+4 is kind of like a similar analog. So you have to guess. You can break that, of course, and then down 1+2. Yeah, you can also see that. I think it's 22 or 23. 24. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely seeable. 22, it's like, okay, if you've never seen it, it's going to be hard. 23 is usually where people consider things seeable. But yeah, 24 is definitely in that range. Now, granted, it's a little tricky. It has a little high crush to it, although it's less high crush than you think. It crushes really late because Lars is bad in older games, and he still has kind of legacy moves. But yeah, you can see it. Like I said, 22, if you are experienced with it, okay, not the best combo. Not the best combo because this is similar to what we had talked about earlier with front-loading damage. So when you do down 4-4-4 in this combo, okay, you dealt like what, 14 damage when you could have done something probably better. You probably also could have got to the wall in this position. So post forward 4, I don't know, some sort of instant wall stand 2 variation. Carry him to the wall because you're more than open field, right? You're like on his half now, maybe 66% the way there. Yeah, you could get him to the wall, and then from there you can do like a clock line. So, back churn 1+2 or full clock, and you break the floor afterwards. Then you do your turnaround, heat burst, get him to the next wall, and continue the combo. And I wouldn't doubt it if in that situation that combo probably could have done 65% damage. So you should be a little bit more cognizant right away of meter management. Using the floor, using your own meter. Okay, good duck. Where's the punish? Yeah, interesting. He got CC 1-2. Clearly he wanted wall stand 1-2. But still, you should be looking for a big launcher because yeah, the down back 4 I think is super negative. 26, yeah. Okay, careful with wall stand 1. Yeah, you're going off of Feisty Rabbit. You're going all in at +3. If anything, solo wall stand 1 for 13 is okay. But even against Lars, you got to be careful. But yeah, committing to the full series, especially when it's not guaranteed or a punish, very risky. Yeah, Tenru, you're right at the rank where people are going to be ducking that. I would say more times than not, but I'd say at least 25% of the time. Okay. Yeah, this guy's really, really... okay, yeah, so you see it there. Of course, you have the frame data on. Silent Entry 2, the low sweep, is only -12. It's been -12 for actually a long time. So... But yeah, you might be brand new. There it is again, careful. Oh, bad combo. You should be looking for the back churn 1-4 line. It used to be the old one. I don't know what it is anymore. But like down 3+4, back churn 1+2 or whatever now would easily lead to a kill. Spin option, pop your meter for the heat burst, and then do 3-1, 4-4-2 off of heat dash cancel or something. I don't know. I don't play Lili in this game. Okay, this looks scrubby, especially to some people, but yeah, I like this. That's good. You're better than your opponent, and you're basically establishing a meta with him, and more importantly, you're ahead, right? You're up around. You can fuck around this position. Of course, I don't like the down 4-4-4. That's bad, But yeah, make him be the one to respond to your stupid shit. That's like high level Tekken in a nutshell, right there. If he doesn't know what to do, right? Oh, you're ducking. Oh, hello, hop kick. Yeah, like I said, that looks scrubby. That's not scrubby. That's hella good. That's perfect. It'll get you killed, but still, you're establishing something. You're breaking their spirit, and especially in like a tournament setting. If this was the game one and you win this round, which it looks like you're going to, yeah, he has something to think about. And he's like, bro, what the fuck? How did I lose to that shit in game one? And all of a sudden, that's all he can think about game two. This game especially is not as momentum heavy as like Tekken 7, but still, you give them something to think about, and you essentially break their spirit. So yeah, again, down 4-4-4, you should not be using that raw. Although, how fast is it? I think 14? I'm curious. 13. Wow, okay, down 4-4 and 13. It's not bad. But yeah, for this guy, yeah, the only major thing, A, you need better combos because your combos are really bad, especially for Tenryu. And then B, you guys stop using raw down 4-4. It's okay in situational confirming when you can, like, you know, trap them or set something up. The nice thing is down 4-4 is a mid. Sorry, not a mid. I mean, it is, but it's a knee. So, okay, they can't parry it. They can't, you know, do sabaki, stuff like this. So it leaves them open, but you're at the rank where people are going to start, A, ducking wall stand 1-2, B, ducking down 4-4-4 or low parrying it, which would be even worse for you, right? And C, they're going to do combos, right? He's at Mighty Ruler, which I think is one step above Tenryu, if I can't remember correctly. And yeah, he's going to start doing combos. And when your combos are doing 30-40% of what they should be doing, it adds up. And trust me, whenever you don't have a combo and you lose because your combo is trash, it will also mentally break you. I've been in that boat while playing Tekken 7 and playing, you know, alt characters who I don't really have a really good grasp on their combos. I have the fundamentals, I have the punishment, but I can't do combos. And then, I start losing because my combos are trash, and then it really gets to you. Like I said, take it from me, it starts hurting mentally really fucking fast. Okay, here's a real submission. Bear with me a second. Okay, real submission. We are from the perspective of the June player. Okay, first of all, what the fuck just happened? How is he on the ground? Oh, 3+4 opener? Okay, yeah, probably better to wait for the overreaction right away. Big back sway. Back 4-3 is not a good combo. Okay, so I actually had a video about this very similar situation. It was a Julia video. So whenever your character has like a knockdown wall stand for, you need to like have a good grasp of your Oki line afterwards. So he overcommits onto Blizzard Hammer against Tech Roll, right? And then wall stand 4 causes a knockdown state. You can't hesitate with what you're going to do afterwards. Going for like some sort of pseudo meaty back 4 ain't it. That's not it. I'll give a shout out to the video, top right corner. I don't remember what it was called, but it's basically the exact same situation. Julia wall stand 4, and he loses because he doesn't know what to do. And at this rank at Raijin, yeah, you definitely should have some semblance of what to do post knockdown. Like my first inclination here, not being a June player, right? I don't play June. I've only really played her in Tekken Tag 2, so I'm not the best. I'm not the expert here. But the first inclination for me was to do sidestep, and I guess we can slow this down. So post knockdown, you want to sidestep. You don't want to necessarily dash in. Two reasons. First of all, when he tech rolls, he might put you into a bad spot. So if you advance towards him and he tech rolls to the left, your back is to the wall. So right away, that should be in the mental there. The second reason is just because you can't necessarily control the tech roll timing, you have to delay your input, e.g. with some sort of sidestep, to make it such that your next attack will hit during the active frames of the post-tech roll situation. So when he tech rolls, you're dashing in, like I just said, the worst scenario, you go for a meaty option that doesn't work, and look, your back is to the wall. Instantly you've lost. Now granted, in Tekken 7, you instantly lost. Tekken 8, not so much, but realistically, against a super good player, you're about to bleed 60% of your life, which is like the entirety of your health, right? Instantly, one mistake. So instead, for me, the first thing that came to mind post wall stand 4 is time sidestep and then go for a reset, like full crouch down forward 2 to his right is more important. And again, this is now talking wake up theory, right? So whenever you are in a wake up spot, like your opponent is wake up, if you sidestep to the right, their left, wake up 3 misses, wake up 4 misses, and wake up 3+4 miss. So they're put instantly into a bad position. So you knowing this, right? You're the one initiating this wall stand 4 knockdown state. You can know this, control the situation, and put it such that A, there is no rebut wake up 3, wake up 4, wake up 3+4, and B, your next incoming attack is meaty, such that A, you'll either win instantly, or B, you're going to get a ground knockdown state, which means, I don't know for a fact, but I have a feeling full crouch down forward 2 with June is a steel pedal effect, because LOL, we're playing Tekken 8. So you need something here, and my inclination was to go for full crouch down forward 2 reset. I know I've done a lot of ABCs, but it's all super fucking important. All important. Super, super important. That you understand your character enough to know when traps are valid. I talked about it earlier with the law guy. You don't want to do fake traps. You don't want to do situations that are chaotic, that you don't have a grasp on, especially when the wall is in this bad positioning for you. Luckily, wow, there's like some kids screaming outside. They're playing though. Wait, somehow, you back to 1 series and it you force them to block it. Yo, Tekken 8 though. Okay, I don't hate it. Careful with Izu 1+2 trans. Okay, big can. I'm not gonna give you like the little sweat your stuff. I know some people like the super sweat your stuff. Like back to, you should have canceled that. Back to 1 is a high. You could have ducked that. But yeah, we'll just stick to the general meta theory right now. Okay, upward 1 line. Okay, you went for a reset. I don't hate that. Yeah, kind of churn steely jab out. I respect that. You're at what, small plus small negative, so 10 frame challenge is fine there. I also like it simply because, yeah, you put yourself into a winning position. He can rage art there, but you have plenty of health to play with, so I don't hate it. Okay, you're kind of popping off early. Careful with that. -14. That was a real punish, by the way. The can. That was a real punish. That's a bad punish, but a real punish nonetheless. That's funny. Oh, yeah. Careful. What the fuck did you do? Okay, can. Neutral-ish reset. You back. Okay, you kind of second-guessed yourself, and then you went for wall stand 1+2. You can see that you can, like, you thought about going for it, the committal right away, because you charged the input, essentially. And you're like, maybe not. And like, okay, now I'm going to do it. And yeah, Dragunov said hi. Okay, bad combo. Wall's too close, although he might have been able to fit in a 4-3 CD2. Okay, duck the high. Okay, I don't hate the backdash there. Yeah, the wall's not super good for you, so I don't hate it. Oh, you're still going for the reset, huh? Okay. Yeah, I wonder if you could have heat burst here. Yeah, you probably could have. It's probably better to go for the kill. Especially when you're committing to a tool like up forward 1 or some sort of like heavy duty knockdown state, which is going to like super spar. Yeah, you probably should be thinking to set up the possibility of a kill. Again, this goes to your character better than your opponent, and they might not be thinking about an up forward 1 challenge in this position. So yeah, you should be thinking, okay, I know I'm going to splat him it knocks the opponent to the right. So if the wall's to the right, there's a world where it works. And I think you had time to confirm here. I don't think that's unreasonable, especially because a heat burst hits on 16. But like when I play Dragunov, I think of the same thing. Okay, back 4-3, splats to my right, down 4 structures, splat to my left, back 3, splat 10 to splat to the right, down 4, 3+4 is 10 to splat to the left. You kind of understand naturally by being a character specialist. And again, at Raijin, I'm assuming this is probably your main. You should be essentially a character specialist at June, so you should see these esoteric kill lines already. Now, granted, I'm asking a lot because you're only at the grand scheme of things a Raijin, but still, getting to the point where you're a character specialist is understanding dynamics like this. It's very, very important, especially if you're committing. Okay, your Izu 4 is going to win. Oh no, you very unfortunate. Just slow enough. Yeah. Okay, you got monkey see, monkey dude there. Yeah, you got to be careful. We talked about this with the law guy. +2 because you're getting hit, and his heat smash hits on 15. So there's no world where you win. And worst of all, there you might. Okay, you're a little far from the wall. That's a launcher too on the stage. So. Okay, back one. I don't hate it. Wall stand 3, a little overcommit though. You can definitely hit confirm full crouch down forward 2 counter it. So don't overcommit the wall stand 3. Okay, wow, 3+4, big. Okay, not the best combo. Yeah, he definitely could have threaded to a full splat. Duck the high. Also, it's weird. So he's taking, I think this is plus, no, this is not +5 nowadays. This is +2? Yeah, it used to be +5 on block, or it used to be +8 on hit, +5 on block, and now I think it's +5 on hit and +2 on block? Yeah, he shouldn't be challenging with 2-1. He should be challenging with 1-2 because you can counter confirm it. And 1-2-1 would be a counter confirm wall splat. It's only -14, so against June, not the worst thing in the world. But still, you can counter confirm it and launch that position. Okay, I like this pressure. Yeah, you initiate earlier because you're a plus. Nice step, light challenge. Ooh, don't. Why would you try to turn steal there? Yeah, that you don't have frames. Careful with that. Okay, -14. Oh man, Izzy pressure. Wow, good break from this guy. Okay, yeah, he's now doing high strings. At least -14. I think it's only 14 in this game. The 10 string, that's a 6 hit. Okay, so one thing I can tell you right away is same thing. You should be cognizant of defensive options and wall positioning. He hasn't popped his meter yet. So when he challenges here, you know, he takes the 1-2, which is technically only +2 on hit. You can reverse. Keep in mind, like right, where's the wall? Think of where the wall is. There's a wall here. You can reverse. And especially with June, your reversal is more valuable, like Asuka, in these kind of situations. So again, character specialist kind of things. I know where the wall is. I know what options are superior in this position. You would have reversed incoming Blizzard Hammer, the back 1+2, and because reversal scale with damage taken, this Blizzard Hammer, you would have done a fuck ton of damage to him on the reversal. So. Yeah, one thing that is also kind of interesting to think about. So remember how I said, you know, heat burst and heat smash. So his heat smash hits on I-15. So if you block the heat burst, you can always technically just challenge right away with Can. For the general part, Can's not that bad either in this game because of how the little changes they've made to the crush system and the fact that you can't low parry Can because technically she's jumping during the state. Can overall really, really valuable. Now, granted, you got hit by heat burst, so you know, again, talking about your I-14 Can, you're -2, so it's initiating at 16, which by definition loses the 15. But like in other situations where you think they're going to heat burst, yeah, you can just do a simple frame trap and Can. They hit their heat burst on 16, and then they just instantly lose because they thought it's their turn. They can take their turn back or turn steal, and your I-14 Can, presumably for June, I presume it's 14, just wins outright, clean. You just instantly win. And again, they can't low parry it, so that means they have to read against it. I'm not saying to spam it, but still, it is a valid option. Okay, +6. Nice duck, light punish. If you're gonna duck, commit. Wall stand 3 punish, 100% here, 100%. Obviously, you got full crouch down 3, so you probably got an input mistake. But okay, I'll give you benefit of the doubt. You probably want to do wall stand 3. But yeah, overall, if you commit, duck. Okay, this is a general frame theory too here. So you hit him with the generic down 3, which tends to be -7. So down forward 2 wins, period, regardless of what you're going to hit. Now, you can technically reversal buffer here by holding back and then hitting 2+3 or sorry, 2+4 or 1+3. Again, this is I'm now starting to talk more high level stuff, but again, you're a Raijin, so it is valid. Keep that in mind. Same thing. Wall positioning is superior because you can go for a defensive option. And Dragunov is a non-airborne mobile character. He's shown you one up forward 3, but there's no hop kick, no really major concern. Again, if you start getting to higher level, now, okay, people will start going for up forward 3 more likely because the wall is conducive for them to get a splat, blah, 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 blah. But still, you got to get out of that mindset of completely giving up your churn. And yeah, you can kind of reverse turn steal. Fuck it. Okay, wake up 3, so you're +7. Well, Send forward was smart. Okay, same situation, and you're dead because back to 1 doesn't do that much damage. Oh, down 4-2 open gambit. So risky as Dragunov because his down 4-2 is not that good. It's pretty good, but it's not that good. I didn't even see what you tried to do. I rewinded to try to see it. Okay, force 50-50. Not super good, but it's okay. Again, this guy should be using 1-2-1. He'd be winning a lot more if he did. Commits. That's a high. And again, he had counter at 2-1 there. He would have won if he went 1-2-1. Big duck. Yeah, he could have ducked it down. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, definitely ducked it down forward 1-4. The switchblade high. Back sway is bad. You should have been ready for like down 4-2-1 or 4-2 or something like that. Yeah, every time, huh? Okay. Careful with back 2-1 pressure, especially when you're entering into Izu. How's it going, CX? Okay, I don't hate that. That shows me like you understand your character. Like fishing with back 1 and then waiting to see what he did such that your Izu 4 is meaty. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to see. That's 100% what I want you to see. A reset situation, you recognize the back roll, the side roll, so there's fewer options he has. I'll give a shout out to that video, top right corner, recognizing wake up states to understand what they can do. And Izu 4 would be meaty such that he can't escape it, period. So it's ground hitting. I like that. That's exactly what I want to see. That whole sequence was clean. Okay, I don't know about the whole back 2 series the wrong way, though. Okay, nice step. Wow, there we go. Can opener. Somehow beating his back 3 on 14, but fuck it, we ball. Okay, churn steal. I don't hate it. Okay, you probably should have a better combo in this position. I don't know what's best. Obviously, you can sidestep right and do 3-ring circus to get him off the wall. There was definitely a kill line here with 3-ring for sure. I'm sure June has something better, but when your opponent has so little health, you can always calculate easier, more consistent combo lines than committing to big boy forward 3 and shit like that. Man, you are so lucky that doesn't knock down anymore. Okay, I don't hate the can. That was a little bit riskier of a can because the wall positioning. There you go. Nice. Okay. I don't hate it. It's obviously you just don't understand how 3+4 works, so I can't fault you for that. Basically, he can tech roll when he performs 3+4, so committing to like a steel pedal like forward 2 is probably not the best idea. It's better to wait for him to do something and then recognize if he misses the tech roll or not. Oy, careful. Okay. Yeah, this guy's combos aren't super good. You're really getting fortunate. Really lucky here. A big trade. I don't know about back 1 in that position. I think you're a little too far to initiate back 1. So you trade against 4-4-2. You should, same thing, character specialist, understand same thing, dynamics with the post hit. So knowing that your opponent is going to get kind of like an airborne float crumple, you're too far to initiate a move like back 1. It might be better to go for maybe even this forward 2-1 charge, like just go all in with the wall positioning in your favor. Something, shoulder or elbow option to beat reversal or pair if he goes for it, but far hitting enough to properly punish this. So usually when people are put into this kind of like float state, it's like +7 or +8. So you traded against jab. Okay, it's probably more than +7. So like, look how meaty your back one's hitting. He's already recovered by the time it comes out. Oh, forward one, my bad. But yeah, you should go for that. Oh yeah, true. Back one is probably Asuka back one, isn't it? But yeah, I would like to see you commit to forward 2-1. Meaty. I'll talk about this. Eventually, I'll make a video about it. So in fighting games, everything has active frames, block frames, recover frames, whiff frames, essentially, which kind of block frames and whiff frames kind of go into the same option. So here, whenever we trade it here, so I'll go ahead and rewind this here. So the June player commits to forward 2, or it looks like maybe even down forward 2. And both players counter hit each other. So the Dragunov player went for stand jab. So stand jabs by definition are +8. So notice how I'm trying to do frame by frame. Evidently it's not 3. Maybe it's just this. Okay. So notice how June is like significantly more advantageous position, right? So June has already recovered. So there's the flinch, frame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So basically she's +10. So whatever attack that she does here is essentially +10, but you want something that is far enough hitting such that regardless of what he does, he either has to block it or gets counter hit by it. So meaty would mean your recovery frames allows for your attack to hit in the later active frames of the opponent. So your attack here would be basically unbeatable in the sense that it's going to either hit or it's going to be blocked. The benefit here, though, and this is the best example of meaty, usually it's more of like a ground position, but here with June has a secret weapon, and her secret weapon is forward 2. Forward 2, the Tooth Fairy option. But June can cancel her forward 2 by taking a little bit of damage by making it safer. So, like I said, because of the wall positioning, and notice this is like the barrier, so this is like the last 10% of the stage. Forward 2 will either hit and be heat engager. It'll be blocked, but she's kept safe. But it's put into a position where most players will either freak out or they'll maybe unknowingly duck in this position, such that the forward 2 with the later active frames will not be beatable in whatever shape or form. So I take it back. I don't think forward 2 is an elbow. I think it's just a big uppercut. So theoretically, you could reverse it, but with this situation, there's probably not enough frames to do it. Now, with that being said, if it actually is only +10 from the animation here, so if it's like +10, but no, he's not even moving, so he's probably not even recovered yet. There you go. So now he's moving. This might be like that situation might be like +18. So forward 2 on 17 would literally be meaty, or maybe even guaranteed. I'm inclined to believe that down forward 2 is probably a guard state, but there are situations where if you trade, like for instance with Panda or Kuma, if Kuma or Panda goes for roll 1, the big high, you block it and you try to do a jab, a 10 frame jab. If they do down forward 2 or down back 2, sorry, down back 2 swipe, you hit each other. The Panda's now a clean +15, so they can twin piston launch you. This might be a similar situation. I'm inclined to believe with like the gut stun, it's probably a guard state, a G, but it might actually be a clean +18. I can't say for a fact. Yeah, I'll look for a better example later. Okay, careful. The old down 1+2 gambit, huh? I hate this move. So good. Yeah, careful with the trap. You went for a trap, so I don't hate it, but just careful. A nice challenge. Big whiff. 1-3 was huge. Okay, bad punish from him. And yeah, you got clipped by the high. I can't fault you. You should duck the high, but of course, that was a high pressure situation, so it was a good read. Okay, nice challenge. Oh, okay. Kind of power splat line, unless that was a mistake. Okay, good duck from him. Bad punish. Okay, I like his spacing. He recognizes that you're really freaking out in this position. Uh-oh. Good backdash. Where's the punish? Oh, you'd be dead if you knew what to do. Whiff. 50-50? Wow, he's too far with the punish. Oh my god. Okay, so with Dragunov, when you do running 2 on counter hit and there's a wall nearby, actually probably even without a wall, you can just do a Scud Launcher, UCF2. So if you do Scud Launcher in this position, you get the instant Tornado Spin, and then Heat Burst forward 3, 1+2 into Blizzard Hammer would easily kill. Same thing, character specialist understanding when things are kills and what to do in weird situations is what you should do. Yeah, I'll eventually have to make the video. I talked about it last live, and I talked a better example. But yeah, M-E-T-Y, meaty, not MIDI like the music. It's a fighting game term. Like I said, it's your active frames are hitting during like recovery frames or tech roll frames, such that the frame data will defer. In that situation, I was talking about the fact that he can't beat it, so there's no proper counterplay or rebuttal. He just has to guard, and if he doesn't guard, he loses. So that's technically correct. But usually I use it in the context of later active frames. So if a move is active for 15 to 17, if you hit them on frame 17, usually your attack will either have an extra 2 frames of plus or an extra 2 frames or minus 2 frames, I guess technically, of a guard. So if you hit later active frames and something's normally minus 10, it becomes all of a sudden minus 9 or minus 8 or safe. A great example with Dragunov is down 3 to 1+2, the big overhead at the wall. If you do a down 2 in a tech roll, it's not 13, it's only minus 12. That's a meaty frame. He previously had down back 3+4. Same thing. It wasn't minus 15. It was minus 14 because of meaty active frames. But of course now, post nerf, it's a stagger launcher. So it's no longer minus 15 become minus 14. It's now like minus 24 becoming minus 23. So it's still equally launch. Okay, this guy's clean with it. Okay. Bad combo. He had a great combo and then he dropped the idea. Okay, no punish from him. Probably better for him to go for the 1+2. So usually you have 2 options here, right? You can either take your 12 or your 10. A lot of Jin players will go for 10. In this situation, it's probably better for Jin to take the 1+2 because whenever he does a heat engager, it's going to push you into the wall where he can then execute his plus 17 situation. So this is a good example where taking the clean 12 is significantly better because of the character being played. Yeah, then he can go for heat smash, 4, take a shit ton of chip damage. Now you're in range of 1-3 killing you. And if you don't guard it, oh, hey, wall crush, you instantly die. Speaking of which. Okay, I would like you to the heat burst there. That's a situation where you should have 100% heat burst just to get him to the combo. Because one thing people don't really take into consideration is whenever you initiate a wall blast, you have to count your wall hits. So in this situation, that was 0 hits. That's a wall blast instantly on the hit. So even though he hit the wall, you would think, oh, that's a wall hit, right? No, not really. There's no wall hits in this combo yet. So back forward 2, stand 3 is a 1+2 line. So okay, you should have heat burst and then done, I don't know, down forward 2-1 or something. I don't know what you would do for carry just to try to get him to the wall. Because like you got him to the wall, right? So other thing to keep in mind is when you do a heat burst or a tailspin or whatever, you can move. Like there's nothing in the game that says you can't move. The spin state is like plus 80 or plus 70, something crazy like that, right? You have time to sidestep while dashing in. You sidestep left, pop your meter, pop the heat burst. Okay, all of a sudden you're not carrying them to the wall over here, like this wall, like better example here. But you're carrying them to a closer wall. And then, you can consistently get it. Okay, I like it. Yeah, plus frames on the overhead, of course. Okay, I liked it. Down 4-3, I think that is. UB the late side roll, 100% after full crush down 4-4. It takes away a lot of options. He can still hit you, but it takes away a lot of things that'll get you killed. And what the fuck just happened there? You just died. Okay, down 2, all in full crush 4. Down 2, Oki option. Nice block. Where's the punish? Ah, okay, you're just too far. Okay. Okay, punish. Wow, Waivu down 4-4. Okay, you're in trouble. Okay, this is not a good combo. Yeah, he should have front loaded 100%. Yeah, now, yes, he didn't recognize he already used a spin. Okay, he could have 1+2'd heat dash canceled. It wouldn't have been a kill, but you would have been close to dead. Okay, yeah, that's a proper punish. You're a little late, unfortunately. Yeah, down 2 is 14, while stand 3 on 14. Oh. Okay, this is a general, you don't have heat engage or heat, so there's no value on you going for a 1+2. He should have went for down 4, 1-4. Not dead. Oh, overkill on the wheel kick, commits 2-1-4. Okay. Can opener. Man, what are you reading against? Down 1 opener or something like that? I don't understand. Okay. Ooh. I would like you to wait in this position. Okay, you score the knockdown, flinch option. Noticing how he's face down, feet away, that means his wake up attacks are going to be fucking slow. In Tekken 7, in every game prior to Tekken 8, this is like the worst wake up position you can be because everything is launch punishable and nothing actually happens. Wake up 3, wake up 4. On counter hit, you don't get anything at all. So this is the worst wake up position. So I would like you to just hold back or backdash. Wait for the whiff, the overcommittal, forward to Tooth Fairy's dumbass for overcommitting. Okay, you're hella negative. Careful on overhead, you're -3. Okay, wave a wall stand 3, no duck on the high. Mid high, okay, I don't hate it with context. Okay, I don't like you showing it twice. Don't make the same mistake twice, top right corner. Don't make the same mistake 3 times. Ah, you got Waivu'd. Wavy overhead. Okay. Yeah, again, I think for the most part I talked about it pretty well at the beginning of the stream or beginning of this clip here. I would like you to be more of a character specialist. I want you to recognize situations, and I want you to not just theoretically. I want you to start thinking of the game like more of chess than checkers. Like June is decently good character. I think she gets slept on still. And the fact that she can be so explosive with her pressure and defensive options is what makes her scary. But you, like I said, you have like for the most part the fundamentals, but you need to get over the hump of understanding wall positioning and like again playing to the fact that you're playing a character specialist. Like you know your character better than they know your character. You know your character right now better than even a higher level player is going to know your character. So start exploring, especially if you're committing to like up forward 1 and down back 2s and stuff like that. Start exploring the understanding of where the wall is and the fact that you might instantly win without properly you getting lucky. Like, okay, I get lucky, but you're cognizant that you can then cascade that into maintaining pressure, maintaining combo lines, stuff like that. I want you to get to that point. I also want to have you get to the point where your Oki's better, because clearly, if I was just to take a guess, your major fault right now, your Oki's dog shit. I'll be honest, really, really bad, really, really bad. You need better understanding of your Oki lines and stuff like that, because your combos are fine, but when you score that combo, Tekken 7, Tekken 6 post world, it's all about maintaining pressure or setting up the position where your opponent can make a mistake that you can capitalize on. He's giving you these, especially like I wouldn't say this guy is like much better than you at Yakuza or Kishin, but like he's making mistakes that you're just not capitalizing on. Same thing. You got to make that jump. You got to make that leap. Be like, think about what can happen. Think about the wall. Think about like the future in general when it comes to like maintaining your combos pressure, and don't live so much in the moment. Think about what can happen and be ready to punish them for such things. Other than that, like I said, work on wall stand 4. I think wall stand 4 is one of her best tools. You can probably even get away with like wall stand 4, sidestep right, wall stand 3. I bet you like at this level especially, And this is not even low level, keep in mind. It's going to work. People are going to tech into it. They're going to mash, and your wall stand 3 will be meaty. And you'll win. Okay, you're minus 12 or 13. Who gives a shit? Okay, I don't care. Right? Tekken 7 is Tekken 8 is like in that position. Like, okay, I'm slight negative. I don't care. Like, who cares? Especially now that Magic 4s are gone. They're +8, 1-2. Their Magic 4 doesn't launch anymore. I don't give a shit. Fucking, who cares? Yeah, work on Oki, 100%. You're right there. That's the thing that kills me, CXXX. You're right there. You just need to like walk through the door. Like you are right there, dude. Like what like the one that, like I said, the one that killed me was when you had him at the wall. Yeah, not even faulting again the not super optimized combo there, but like when you had him in that knockdown state, the FDFA state, he was dead. That was it. You won the round. But you just have to understand that that is a thing. Like that's a thing. So, and keep in mind, I'm only being hard on you because I see the potential. Like you can be better. You just need to. You need to just take the step through the door, man. Take the step. You're close. You're close to being really good. Yeah, and this isn't to like dissuade people from submitting. Again, I'm only hard on you guys because you're right at that cusp of like intermediate to high level. I want you to get through that hoop. And sometimes you need tough love. Okay, back 3 opener is crazy. What the fuck? Back 3 is super launch punishable. Okay, first things first, let me go ahead. Let me close responses. Yeah, it kind of sucks the timing I did. I didn't consider the fact that combo breaker was today. But oh well. Yeah, but back 3 opener is crazy because yeah, back 3 is launch punishable on block. So that's crazy. In this position, the law player could have done junkyard to the back. Down 2, I think that was a misinput. Yeah, I think he wanted down 4 too. Okay. Big call out. A little bit scary, but big call out. You know, I don't necessarily hate the wall stand 2. So wall stand 2 for law is what I'd call a sudden strike attack. Sudden strike attacks are attacks that have like really no animation, and it's hard to max punish them accordingly. Even if you were to be playing it like gold, I think a crazy wall stand 2 here would probably call people out in the fact that either they'd block it, but they wouldn't launch you. Okay, you might get flash punch back 1 too, but no one's going to be electrocuting you. Less likely people are going to can here too. So yeah, I 100% think they're bots in Tekken 8. I think I'll make a video about it because I haven't played too much Tekken 8 lately. I've actually been playing Tekken 7. I've been playing old characters. Don't get me wrong, I'm not playing new characters. So I'm playing like Marduk, Lydia, Bakamlam. I'm only playing old characters who don't exist in 8. But yeah, I'm bouncing between both games, kind of getting the mindset for Lydia coming out. But yeah, I think I will make that Tekken 8 video. I'm pretty sure there are bots. And keep in mind, I'm playing at low gold. So these are bots at, like, what would that be? Bushin and stuff like that? Bushin TK? I'm pretty sure there's bots. Like, watching that guy's video from yesterday, it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a bot. I don't know. You can talk about like the validity of like the Namco adding bots, but I don't know. Okay, not the best combo. Probably better to go for the ledge kick line. Okay, maybe not. I don't hate the 3. Okay, nice PC through. Okay, that's kind of similar situation to a CX here. You score a knockdown, and you're waiting for the overreaction. Why would you commit the slide? You don't have to be necessarily proactive on everything. You can just kind of wait and see what people want to do. I hate hell sweep. Fuck that move. Tip range, by the way. What? How did you score 1, 2, 3 there? What just happened? He whiffed and okay. Nice 1 throw. Okay, I don't hate the 3+4 or 3+4. Okay. Ooh, were you a little late? I think you delayed the 2 a little bit too long. That seems like proper timing, though. Weird. Maybe a rollback or something weird. Okay, that was weird. Now you did a wait and see, but at the same time, the wall was actually pretty good for you. The only issue with like wait and see in this situation in Tekken 8 is if they do a wake up 3 or a wake up 4, like best case scenario, we're playing an old game. They do wake up 4, lock, and then punish it with like 3-4 I-12 wall splat. Problem is you can't punish the wake up attacks anymore. So the that's not a super good idea. It might have been better to deep dash 1+2. That way, if he does go off the floor with his special state, right, your 1+2 will anti-air, steel pedal. It'll steel pedal, it'll anti-air, and it'll launch in this position because he got off the ground. Also, you can react to the attack throw. So 30 frames or 36 frames, you can definitely react to it. The only tricky part to beat Fly 2, I think it is. The only tricky part to beat Fly 2 is you can't wall stand launch it. You have to like neutral hop kick it or go for a hop kick. Because what happens, at least in 7, he'll cross over you and or your wall stand 2 will cause some weird cross-up effect and it doesn't hit. Now, Law's wall stand 2 might actually cleanly beat it, but usually you want a hop kick or neutral hop kick, the max punish it. It's one of those weird esoteric punishers that's necessary. Okay, nice step, light punish. You're playing Law, you should be thinking Junkyard. Sidestep into back 2, 100%. Think Junkyard. You get to their back, they just die. The bad thing though, of course, Junkyard is now a instant tornado spin, so it's a little bit less valuable, but still, it's super good to the back. Okay, same situation. You overcommit. You're too far to apply your plus frames. I made a kind of video about this, similar-ish, top right corner, and this is just for the VOD guys. I'm not doing this live, by the way. Okay, I like the wall stand 4. Don't hate the down 4-3 or whatever. 3-1 is crazy. Okay, no break on wrist chuck. Ah, wow. CD3. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know what Law gets. This kind of sucks. So up 4 with Devil Jin is launch punishable, 25, right? But you need to do a specialty punish oftentimes to punish it. Now, Victor can just down 4-2 it every single time, but Dragunov can't down 4-2 it. Now you're playing Law. You probably should double flippy. I would imagine double flippy would hit, but I don't know for a fact. I would go into practice mode, find out your best punish against up 4, because yeah, you're gonna get killed if you're not careful. Okay, nice low parry. Okay, I wouldn't hate you necessarily popping the heat burst because yeah, the wall is pretty close. Okay, I take it back. You wouldn't have got the wall. Okay, bad punish. Flash punches are -17. Okay, this guy's starting to party. 3-1, you can duck that. No break on the wrist chuck. Yeah, one thing that's interesting is Jin and Devil Jin both have command 2 throws and command 1 throws. You'll very rarely see the command 1 throw. So it's just something to keep in mind. So if you don't know what to do, break a 2 and react to the 1+2s. But technically, you should be reacting to the complicated wire, the quarter circle back 1+3 command throw. Just like you have a command throw, but your only other option, right, other than the 1 throw, is face rearranger off DSS. Okay, there you go. He tried to get off the air, 1+2, perfect. Nice step. Again, full step, think Junkyard, back 2, 3, 4. Okay, good punish. Oh, he mashing. He's mad, dude. This guy's hella mad. Okay, knowing he's mad, I would do scrubby shit now. Damn, okay, the taunt, though. Okay, I respect the taunt. I would open up 1, 2, 3 here, 100%. 100%. 1, 2, 3 into down 2, 3. You want to break this guy's spirit. 3-1. Gotta be careful. Ooh, interesting. The wrist chuck, but he did wall stand too. Nice block. Okay, so this is an interesting theory crafting situation here. So we know Devil Jin has meter, and you're now resetting neutral by doing a legend kick push away. Do you sidestep here? I think he's. Oh my god. There it is. There. Yeah, sidestep was the right read. What is this dude doing? Out of the air? Oh my god, he could have instantly died there if he got power slotted. Yeah, like I said, he's mad. You can tell he's mad. A bad punish. Yeah, what, minus 17 on wall stand too? Minus 18, yeah. Forward 3 plus 4, 100% would work. Back 1-2 probably would have worked, to be honest. Okay, back 3. Careful how you get up off the ground. Ah, CD 1 plus 2. Cute. Oh. Okay, it's edited. Here you go, down 2-3 opener. Fucking break him, dude. In that situation, down 2-3 is like YOLO. 1-2-3 is decently good because I think it might even be up for opener if you're parting. Whoa. Don't do 10 string. Don't do 10 string. Okay, I like that. You didn't do 10 string. You're showing it. Got duck that. Okay, nice combo from him. Okay, bad extension there. You could have heat smashed him. 100%. And now you have 150-50. Steal down 3 kills you. That sucks. You actually went for the right punish. What the fuck? He did back 1 too? Oh no. Oh, he did forward 1 plus 2. Yeah, that's only minus 12. If he did back 1 too, that's minus 14. So that was the right punish. Also, the fact that he thought like doing the armor in between your string was the good idea is crazy to me. What if you did 3 plus 4 with the rage art? You just would have won. Like what? Yo, we partying. Okay. There you go. Up 3 opener, up 4 opener. Ace down. Okay, nice pressure. Probably better take the 1 plus 2. Interesting. You went for DSS shimmy? Why? Shimmy. You did shimmy entrance after micro dash. What would you get there that's valuable for off of DSS? Honest question. I have no idea what the fuck you're thinking of. I stuck. Ah, okay, that's the idea. DSS cancel into the new down 4-3 variation stance. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Who does this? Who does this? Dude, this guy... Okay, corpse thrust. Patience. Nice step. Wow, that's a good life lesson here when it comes to like actually playing this game. If you whiff, don't mash. Don't mash. He could have blocked. But because he tried activating the power crush, which activates typically on frame 8, he got hit. If he just guarded, he would be not dead. Also, from here, I don't know how consistent 4 up 3 is, but I would like you just do back 2-2. Back 2-2 into... Yeah, you don't have to go for full combo lines. Yeah, just keep it simple. I don't think back 2-2 would ever drop out. Okay, launch. Nice. Okay, he's partying too hard. If you take this round with a taunt, I think he's broken. Okay, commits. Bad punish. Minus 16. Back 3 again. Yeah, you're partying too hard. You're matching his freak here. Ooh. He doesn't commit. He doesn't commit. Ah. What's this guy? This guy's throwing. What is he doing? It's okay to party, but man, you need like you have to have that. Okay, you could have extended. You definitely could have got the combo here into new structure. The like I don't know if it's back 2-2 into like DSS 3 line now. Okay. I don't know about down 3. I don't know if down 3 would does down 4-3 even like work in this position. I don't know if that was a valid thing to go for. There you go. Funny if he went for back 3 opener, he would have beat you. Yeah. Yeah, careful with the Dragon Cannon Ender again. Legend Kick's probably more valuable. Yeah, nice challenge. Okay. Okay, I'm very curious how this next... Why didn't you kill him? Oh, no. Wow, what an overcommit. Okay, I'm curious about this game. I imagine he's going to play more solidly now. Ooh, careful. Don't mash. That down back 3 is not 15. What did you do? Down back 3. 1+2. Oh, you tried the parry? Does parry even work against wall stand 4? Same thing. Valid traps. Understand when your traps are valid. I don't think that's even a trap. Clearly, it didn't parry the wall stand 2, so. Oh, no. 1+2 is just the steel pedal. I take it back. I thought it was back 1+2, the parry. Maybe you meant to do back 1+2. I don't know. Okay, nice. Use the back forward 2 to stop your step. Overcommits. Should have junkyard. Nice duck. Okay, wall's really good. I would like you to pop your meter early just to guarantee the wall positioning. And then that way at least you have more health back. Keep in mind, you just committed to junkyard empty. Like, no context. He could have low parried. So, yeah, he should have basically won right then. Okay, well, now you're dead. Wow. Down 4-1 opener, losing the down 2 on 11. Makes sense. Okay, so I don't have a great solution for these situations, but on block, 1-1 from Mishima is -1. So you have to be careful. Checking back or mid-check on 12. If you try mid-checking 12 or mid-check 13, you lose the jab again. I don't have a good solution. Typically, it's better to just sidestep to weak side instantly. At least then you beat the possibility of like random electric counter pressure, stuff like that. Okay, I don't hate the 1+2 from him, but he doesn't have meter, so that 1+2 is less valuable. The CD 1+2. Hey, launch. Interesting. I didn't know that Flippy is 18. I thought it would have been 16. Okay, mid option. Wow, anti-air. Nice. Do it again. Okay, I don't hate it. Yeah, meter pop. This is you probably shouldn't have been parting at like range like 2, 3. The hammer, yeah. Okay, I guess I don't hate it. I take it back. Okay, bad punish. Put him away. He's gonna rage art. It's coming. I feel it in my bones. It does help ish. If anything, it allows me just to be more accurate with my frame calling and just kind of better understanding what you're trying to do. With that being said, it's not necessary. Like if you hit a like we showed with the Lili clip, we knew that she got like duck 1-2. It's like, okay, obviously she want to do wall stand 1-2. So we don't need it. There's enough context clues. It is nice for confirmation, but it's definitely not necessary. Gotta duck that. Wow. Okay. Okay, same thing. I still would like you to pop meter. Almost guaranteeing wall positioning sets up kills. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so clearly this is pre-patch because your sidestep would have won if we were playing post. Well, don't overcommit. Same situation. That's the second time that's happened to you. You try to commit to the 4-2+3, and he back threes it. Low-high mix-up. Yeah, he's popping off. Did he not know it's not over yet? Okay. Let's fucking go. Careful. You can duck jab 3+4, and if they commit to the high, your duck jab whiffs, and then you just wall stand to them. You don't even have to guess in this game. You just duck jab every single time. Wow. Fucking Devil Chin. God, this character is so stupid. What? That's not even I don't even understand. Why would you 3-1? Why would... It doesn't do anything. It literally doesn't do anything. Why are you doing this? Who does 3-1 here? It should... naturally, +17, you should be thinking Hell Sweep, which is a launcher, CD 1+2, which is a launcher. They're not on the same frame, so technically you can fuzzy them. There's ways around it. If anything, you should commit to like slight wave instant wall stand too if you want to keep a little bit safe at -12, but 3-1. Why? Why? Oh, I cannot believe you had to block that. I fucked this game. Nice duck. Bad punish. I'm going to say I would have rage guarded the shit out of him because he's pushing. Okay, this is not a kill. Question is, what are you going to do after? You're +0, evidently. Slidey? Slidey would have worked. Anti-air would have worked 1+2. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. You try to go slash kick, but you got fucking Akuma'd. And then you get a guess. Okay, Dragunov. This will probably be the last one. Okay, playing Dragunov. Down 2 trade. Yeah, you should take the big plus. Whenever you trade, you still get that major advantageous. The only issue, of course, is that this is a 15G, so nothing's guaranteed, but you should like immediately hit running 2. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what Dragunov gets against up 4. Theoretically, I guess you could scud launch QCF2, but good luck doing that shit first try. Okay, bad punish. Yeah, I like the up 4 there from him. Yeah, 1-1 is only +7. So Dragunov has this issue where he can't actually beat up 4 with Devil Jin. If anytime you're +6 running 2, well, back in the day running 2, back 1 +2, a couple of different options. Yeah, you couldn't actually attack him because of the threat of up 4 coming out. So yeah, same thing evidently at +7. It's a little bit, I don't know if it's laggy or what. +2. Wow, I don't understand you hitting Heat Burst at like range 3. Good call from this guy. He just fucking pedal to the metal, dude. Okay, careful. Full crouch down 4-2 doesn't actually crush with Dragunov. Careful with that. I stuck. Okay, early pop. Okay, yes, the only issue I see there is the CD 1+2 causes that like knockdown state where it doesn't actually carry. So you deal damage, but a little bit more carry is probably more valuable than knockdown. I guess in context, it wasn't that much more valuable, but still. Oh, wow. Nice call out. Why? Why? Look how much damage he did. That's... Don't use heat burst or heat smash mid combo. Okay, he dealt like 8 damage to you. Cool. Literally, if he just would have done a heat dash cancel, it would have done more damage. Ah, no breaking Stonehead. I wish fucking Panda or Bear Stonehead actually splat more consistently like the normal Mishimas. I hate that shit. Frustrating. Okay, 1-2-1 opener, weird. Probably better to go for the... Oh, nice. Probably better to open Gambit like a up forward 1+2 or something like that. Okay, -12. A little bit on the punish. Yes, I'm going to cover Combo Breaker, 100%. I'm actually probably going to cover day 2 as well. Just because there's like a lot of good matches on day 2, and it would be a shame to miss them. Okay. Probably better in that position after push away, either backdash or sidestep weak side. Now he sidestep right for counter, but it still would have lost in that position. Your sidestep left, so. Okay, careful with 4-1 opener. Careful with mashing high. You can churn steal with 4-1 because 4-1 I believe is -5, -4. Okay, you can duck jab after. But yeah, don't try to actually challenge. It looks like you actually hit stand 4 as well. So either 12 or the 14, depending on which one got interpreted. Way too slow. Okay, launch punishable. Okay, I like the poke out. Well, actually, we can see from running 2 what patch we're playing. +4. Okay, this is the new patch. How could you not sidestep the... Okay, whatever. Okay, nice punish. Okay, you don't have to wait for him to wake up. So Dragunov can go for meaty down 2. Or down back 3 +4 if you want to go balls to walls nowadays. Yeah, you can challenge immediately. Whether it is via a time sidestep into like a running 2 option or meaty down 2. Yeah, again, I don't know what Dragunov gets. Theoretically QCF2, but yeah, good luck. Okay, good. Back away. Punish. A little bit too far. Forward +2 probably would have worked. No, you're not going to hit him. Oh, you did hit him. Fortunate. I'm like, oh, he's going to be stuck in the air. Is that a kill, though? I don't think so if he's airborne. No. Oh, I'm going to say, this is one of those situations where you definitely want to go in, right? He has no health. He has meter. If he quick stands into, like, heat smash, he would have beat your Slayer Ride, first of all, which is funny to think about, right? But yeah, you should go in. Because, yeah, you don't want to play too passively against Devil Jin, in my opinion. Because, yeah, if Devil Jin is allowed to get in, then Hell Sweep becomes a problem. But if you keep him at bay, it takes away options. When he has no health. Big asterisks. Oh, okay, you didn't take your +7. You're probably afraid of up 4. I don't hate it. Nice turn steal. Bad combo, though. Probably better to either sidestep left and then down forward 1. Or a sidestep left, QCF 3 +4. Or even Heat Burst. You could Heat Burst right away and still kill them. Okay, real punish. Not a good punish, but real punish. 3-1 raw. This guy's crazy. Okay, so how bad is 3-1-4? Yeah, a little bit slow. I guess sidestep 2 probably would have still beat running 2, though. No, that will not hit. You throw, I don't hate it. MX2 is a little scary. Now you're dead. Yeah. Okay, Florist Break is still here. I want you to do something. So one of the benefits with a floor break stage is you can either go for the 1+2 throw, of course, but your orbital, your up 4 becomes a launcher. Punch parry becomes a launcher. Yeah, those are those are really big ones. Like having access to up 4/4 being a launcher is actually pretty fucking huge. Out of the air, yeah, Dragunov problems. Yeah, all you get there is down 4-1, which means you have to. I'm sorry, what? Bro, who? Eat Engager into Can? Bro, you have CD 1+2. What? Okay. Also, I'm surprised he didn't commit to the 1+2 there. He might have hit you because the active frames on the laser are so tremendous. Okay, taking off +12. Ground break is still on the table. That demon paw's a little scary though. Oh, nice. Okay. First of all, wait, Switchblade into down back 3? A high-low mix-up? But like a seeable high-low mix-up? Yeah, so that kind of sucks. So running 2 tends to hit flinch, but he already had done the flinch option before he initiated it. It's probably better to go for either down 3 or overhead QCF4 in this position. If you do QCF4, A, it hits grounded, and B, you can hit heat dash cancel it to either continue pressure if it's not a kill, make it safe, or launch. Of course, with this little health, it would have killed, but you're running 2. If you initiate it just a little bit earlier, probably would have killed him because it hits flinch. Okay, the ground is still breakable. Okay, nice slow parry. Okay, that's okay. A little too close for down 4/3 +4. Ooh, a little bit late on the punish. Okay, nice duck. If you duck, commit. Yeah, I like the movement to weak. That's a punish, not a good punish because you could have launched him. Ah, now you're dead. Heat burst. Oh, taunt kill, 4 slide 3 1+2. Okay. Yeah, so I would say, yeah, there was a lot there. Okay, I would say first of all, traps. If you're gonna apply some sort of trap game, be ready to use something that's going to work. I think that's a big detriment to like a lot of players. Breaking into intermediate, into advanced is, yeah, they'll play on gut, which is fine, but they'll go for stuff that just literally will never work. So if you're going to commit. I talk about that often too. People will duck and not do anything after. It's okay every now and then, but it's definitely a pattern I for sure see. Also, understanding when your opponent is freaking out and or pissed off, use their emotions against them and go for something crazy. Like if your opponent is clearly playing pissed, play how you don't normally play, and oftentimes you'll completely trounce them. Of course, don't do something completely wild. Don't do snake edges and shit like that. But at the same time, if you win, if you snake edge them, then you all of a sudden you win. I would like for you for sure with Law to hit way more 1+2. A lot of situations you overcommit and 1+2 is like the perfect solution. Again, you have the steel pedal effect. You have a counter hit launcher. If they go airborne, you get a launch too. It beats stances. I mean, it is like the most Law move ever created. That's how versatile Law is. The 1+2 is because it's absurdly strong. It's a weapon, so you can't parry it or reverse it. So good. Other than that, like major mistake you're doing, you're moving good, but again, you get to their back or their side, and there is no junkyard presence there to lock them down or launch them. Sorry, not lock down. You're stepping, you're making the correct read, but then you do like jab. Or then you go for down forward 2, which isn't horrible, but your down forward 2 is not the best when it comes to like proper punishment when they like big whiff on you. Back 2 has like double the range of down forward 2, right? And will lead to 3 hits of unscaled damage. So even in a pure numbers game, like the junkyard, the back 2-3 line is superior in every single way. And I think same thing. You're at that level, like you understand that, okay, I'm moving and I should punish them, but you're not doing anywhere near optimal stuff. It's not even so much like you're mispunishing. It's just that like you're too far, and same thing. You have to make that mental jump that I have to do something that's going to either reach properly or do better damage, period. But yeah, you're moving well. I like the movement. Kind of similar to June. You're putting yourself into good spots, especially against grounded, but then you're not really using it as you should be. Again, 1+2 is that like huge crutch that Law has. For instance, you hit him with a slide, you didn't go for 1+2, you went for down like 3, and then you transition into DSS, but DSS wasn't like a valid trap in that position without meter. Now you can make an argument for, okay, you wanted DSS 3, heat dash cancel launcher for a trap, right? If they do anything, you win cleanly. But then like you don't have meter to really exercise the possibility of that being an option. And same thing, you got to get over the hump. You got to get over the hump that certain things only work in certain situations, but you're setting yourself up to have them make a mistake, but then you don't execute on the mistake when it occurs. I think to your detriment, unfortunately. So maybe that's a Raijin thing. I don't want to do like general, broad, sweeping generalizations here, but of our sample size of 2 currently, it does seem to be the case there. So yeah, I would like way more junkyard to the back, and don't do junkyard to the front. I think at this rank, yeah, you're gonna hit it. You're gonna hit a wall at like Kishin with people actually low pairing it or ducking it. That's just my opinion there. Other than that, I would like to see better meter management. Obviously at Raijin, you weren't nearly as bad with meter management as the other guy, but I didn't like see any 1-1-1s, 4-4-3 cancels. I didn't see that. You're a couple of like fairly risky 3+4s. I think better suited as punishment, but at the same time, you didn't mispunish. So, yeah, way more 1+2, better junkyard. Trust your instincts whenever you think they're going to overcommit. I would like to see better punishment, period, when it comes to like launch punishment with punishment. And then, yeah, better heat management. The June player, CX, didn't have nearly as bad like heat management problems, but I see with you, Crazy, that you are having heat management problems. So yeah, they'll do it for me. Yeah, combo breakers going on. Like I said, unfortunately, bad timing. So, oh well. We'll probably do this again in about a month. Comments, questions, concerns, feel free to hit me up. YouTube, Red, Twitch, Twitter. I think that'll be about it. Yeah, I'll definitely cover Combo Breaker. Probably later tonight. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. And that'll do it for me. Yeah. Later, guys.